Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming to my retirement celebration. As you all know me as Nati, but my name is Maria Natividad Gutierrez Contreras Calzadillas, and I've been working with the Los Angeles County for 48 years. Summer of 1971, I believe it was after the earthquake, I needed to be busy during my summer. I didn't have summer school, so my mother suggested that I go volunteer somewhere. Ve trabaja en algo, ponte en oficio, haz algo. So I decided to go and ask if I can volunteer at the San Fernando Clinic, which was back then called the San Fernando Health Department, where everybody got their shots and stuff. And so, yep, I was hired. Sure enough, volunteer. Are you kidding? They didn't have to pay. And being so young, your memory's so absorbable and you're such an absorbing sponge. I said, I stuck around. I really enjoyed it. I worked 4 years as a volunteer. I had a wonderful supervisor, Peggy Shanine. She says, once you graduate, go take your civil service test, and I'll do my best to hire you. So sure enough, I graduated from high school, and of course I had a son, and I had to have a very good security job. So I applied, got on the list, and long and behold, I was hired. And this was July 7th, 1975. Yeah, I know a lot of you weren't born yet, but anyway, and I started at 604 South Maclay, San Fernando, which was known as the San Fernando Health Department. So there I was until 1986. I was hired at Olive View Medical Center, working in the operating room. What an experience. I learned from the beginning of surgery scheduling to knowing the ins and out of every procedure, how long it takes, who's the attending, what instrumentation, how to order it. And so then from there, in 1998, I went back to San Fernando Health Center, but I wasn't there too long because then they picked me up and sent me to Mid Valley to supervise the business office. And we were in a temporary building because they were building the old, known as the South Towers, which is now 7515 Van Nuys. And so I was there supervising for a while. And then from there, I was hired in administration as a staff assistant. And that's where I've been for 25 years. Enjoyed every bit of it. Ups and downs and you name it, but overall, I had a great time. Where did it begin? Was when Gretchen McKinley, Ernest Espinosa, Wayne Sawaki, rest his soul, were administrators. They wanted us to engage. They were so giving. They wanted us to not only work, but to enjoy each other. We would go to birthdays, celebrate birthdays, all of us, and would get together and go to restaurants and just have a great, great time, because having a great time made your job easier, made you want to come to work and enjoy your 8 to 5 job. And so that's where it began. And from then, things changed. Supervisors came, supervisors went, new staff. We continued our birthday parties, we continued our Halloween, because I was always there. And I just got a hold of it and, I ran with it. And when Quentin, which is the main man for ACN, he got me involved in employee engagement, which was ACNY, to recognize the good workers, to recognize the wild job they do. So I was involved in that. And then from there, he wanted us to build something much bigger, to do employee engagement. So don't tell me twice. We got our group going, we got our committee going, we got fundraisers, we were selling burritos outside in the morning, we were having bingo and at the same time selling nachos. So we were developing a really fun environment. They looked forward to the bingo once a week, and it wasn't a big prize, so you won $2, big deal, but you had a great time during your lunch, Burritos in the morning, because people, as you know, rushing, interacting with each other and engaging. It's very, very important, and it's so good for the morale. You keep your employees. They won't want to go. They look forward to coming to work because monthly birthdays, Halloween, dressing up, and winning a prize and having the parade. And, it's so good for the soul. It's so good for a human being. It's so good for everyday life, to avoid the stress and yeah, and being silly and having fun and just running with it. As you all know, I did. I had no problem. Darn, I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that. Yeah. Okay, there's so many people that I would love to thank, but there's just too many. And throughout my journey in 48 years, my goodness, if I were to start thanking everybody, we'd be here all day. I want to thank everybody, everyone that has touched my life, whether I've touched theirs. Of course, we've had ups and downs, but overall, otherwise I wouldn't have been here so long. I would have been long gone. And it's a bittersweet goodbye. It's time for me to go. Okay, once I retire, sure, coworkers say, Nati, are you going to open up your own restaurant? Are you going to do your crafts and all that? I've already done that. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it, but that's not my main focus. I really want to, number one, stay healthy. And what's in my mind, and it's very important, is work on the family tree, the family history, the pictures, the stories. I want to write them down. I want to collect them from my aunt that has so much to offer. So that way, everyone will have that. And that's important. And of course, like everybody wants to travel, explore, go to places that I've never been. Maybe go back where I was born, back in Chihuahua, or the Copper Canyon, learn where I came from. And the message I want to give to my coworkers is don't make this just a job. Enjoy it. Smile. Have fun. Talk to your coworkers, the cubicle, share a cookie or share a smile, share a story, make them laugh, because laugh is what's going to keep you healthy, what's going to make your day go great. Don't make it just a job. Make it worthwhile. So when you go home, you put in a good day. That's all I got to say.